By the end of this video, you are going to know 4 tips for approaching women that are guaranteed to work. Let's jump right into it. Let's face it, unless you're a celebrity or a model, approaching women can be scary. Women are often approached by strangers on a daily basis, so that means there is always the possibility that she may not be receptive to your advances. Approaching a woman in a bar or club is even scarier since you only have about 10 seconds to make her interested in you before she goes back to focusing on her friends and ignoring you. The trick is not screwing up that first moment of contact by stumbling over your words or falling into one of those awkward nonverbal patterns, like looking at the floor or away from her. There are many ways to approach women, and not all of them require you to creepily stalk them until they see you coming. When it comes to approaching women, confidence goes a long way towards putting their guard down and giving you the opportunity to get closer to her. Here are 4 tips for approaching women that are guaranteed to work. Ask for her phone number. The best way to approach a woman is to build a connection. This means that you need to talk to her for at least a few minutes to get to know her and make her feel comfortable with you. The only way to do this is if you have her phone number. When you approach a woman and ask for her phone number, you immediately make her feel as though you two share a special connection. This allows her to feel more comfortable with you and gives her an easy way to stay in touch with you in the future. While you may think that you need to wait for the perfect time to ask for her number, the best time to do this is when you first start talking to her. It's always better to ask for her number while the conversation is still fresh in her mind. This gives her time to think about it and makes her feel special since you waited until the conversation was almost over to ask for her number. Be confident and assertive. Approaching a woman can be scary for anyone. That fear can be amplified if the woman is a lot more attractive than you are. Approaching a woman can make you feel like you are being assertive, but if your approach is more timid and bashful, it could be perceived as being submissive. The last thing you want is to make the woman feel as though you are being submissive to her without even knowing her. This will put her on a power trip and she will begin to see you as a pitiful man who is afraid to approach her. To avoid this, be confident and assertive in your approach. If she smiles at you first and gives you the opportunity to approach, you should walk right up to her and confidently ask her if you could buy her a drink. If she declines, walk away calmly, and do not try to convince her to let you buy her a drink again. If she agrees to let you buy her a drink, you should confidently walk up to her and let her know that you want to introduce yourself. Be a good listener. Let's face it, most of the time when you approach a woman you are going to be doing almost all of the talking. This means that if you only talk about yourself, the woman will forget about you as soon as you walk away. To make sure this doesn't happen, be a good listener. Give the woman the opportunity to talk about herself, and when she does, show her that you are interested in what she has to say. This will make her feel comfortable with you, and will also give you a better idea of whether or not you two might have anything in common. Even if you talk about yourself, you should make sure to let the woman talk about herself as well. This will make her feel more comfortable with you, and will help her forget that you are trying to pick her up. Before we jump right into the last tip, if you like our content, don't forget to subscribe, and please give this video a big thumbs up. Show her that you have confidence through actions. This is one of the best ways to approach a woman, but it can be easy to forget if you get caught up in the moment and focus on the wrong thing. To approach a woman with confidence, you should make sure to stand up straight, look her in the eyes, and wait for her to acknowledge that you are approaching her. If she is in a group of people and you want to talk to her, wait for her to look your way. When she does, smile and wait for her to acknowledge you. If she does, approach her and wait for her to introduce herself. Once you start talking to her, wait for her to finish what she is saying before you respond. This will make her feel like you are giving her the respect she deserves. It will also make her more likely to continue talking to you, because she will feel like you are paying attention to her. If you want to up your dating game, our free ebook has the tools and tips you need to succeed. Click on the link in the description to get your copy now.